Happy New Year. This is the carburetor I put together for this thing. Something a little weird. You see the butterfly? It's got the two holes in it, one at the bottom, one at the top. That's kind of weird. I've seen them with one hole and seen them with no holes. And then this linkage rod doesn't go with, it goes with this carb, but originally wasn't anything on there like that for this style motor. And what it does, when you push the choke or pull the choke out, it pulls this forward and opens up the butterfly just a little bit. Pretty cool. So I'm going to try it. It's a smaller carb than what I had on there. I had a big 25 on there. The inner diameter is smaller there. The venturi is smaller. Yeah, it's as close as I can get to the original carb. I've got the original carb. It matches the original carb. I said it 3-4 times. It's a piece of junk. I don't want to use it. I don't even want to attempt to clean it. So let me get this thing on here. Then the other problem, one other problem, is should I crank it up first or pull the damn flywheel off and get rid of the, swap out all that, mainly the brass plate mount in there. That's what's got to be holding it up and screwing things up. So anyway, let me get this swapped out. We'll figure it out in a minute. All right, I've already taken this thing apart. This thing, man, it's bent over here, and that's just too weird. Not that that matters on the outside there. And this one, I tapped it a few times, but I found this one. I've never seen a metal one like this, whatever this is. Stainless, not stainless, it's got rust spots on it, but steel, whatever the hell it is. And it came with something somebody gave me, and I've never seen one look like this. They've all been brass. The thing about the brass is the top up here, from years and years and years, and and it's soft. It stretches out, gets lifted up and pulled, and it stretches out. So I used to go around and tap it around, like tick, 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 real gently. Then I started doing what I call north, south, east, and west, just like the four corners, if you want to call it that. And that always seemed to work. So I did it on this one twice, I think, and it just progressively got worse. This is the best one I got here. So let's put this one in, see what happens. Me liking this one. I've probably had 3 of these things in my life, and they were all Harbor Freight. I just beat the living hell out of them. They never lasted. Just this thing should last a while. Let's grease her up a little bit. A little marine grease in there. All right, let's get the right position here. Now we'll see what she feels like. Oh, get these screw holes lined up. About right there. Yeah. So right now, the only place I should have any real slop is right here in these 2 knuckle gears. If I move this, this will just go click, 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 Everything is so tight now. I think it's going to be good to go. If that carb works out. Yeah, she feels good now. It's stopping right before the first mark where it should be stopping at. Man, I fooled around with that for so long, and doing this has just been right there, hanging on the end of my brain. Just swap that shit out. Let's see, we got full throttle here. Oh, wow. It's going all the way. Before it was just going to the corner. Man, I had to force it to get down there. And if you look at my butterfly, my roll pin here is right on the money, hitting the stop for full throttle. Wow. That is great. This is the cam. It's got a little tiny hair of where it got rubbed. They must have used that thing without a roller and the metal rubbed it. So it's hitting full throttle, so I'm not worried about that. It's actually, it's going right past that little mark, just a little bit. See the dark spot where it's been rubbed? There it is. See right there where it's been rubbed? Now it's stopping right before the first mark. Just starts to open, comes up full throttle, boom. Roll pin straight up and down, which means butterfly is perfectly horizontal. Yeah, she feels pretty good. Wow. So glad I finally got around. I was like, I will not be defeated. Well, that thing defeated me. Get the old flywheel back on, baby. Well, I took that nut off of here. Oh, you know what? There it is. Son of a... No wonder this thing didn't want to go on. Oh, man. Because I was worried about this one stripping like the other one did. I said, boy, I got to remember to put that on easy. And by God, I went to get it, and it was gone. There it was. Check them mags, baby. Oh, God. That's as gently as I'm going to do. I'll check it with the wrench, too. Well, I just had me another helping. That Christmas meal. My neighbor, Miss Peggy, she whooped up some ham and sweet potatoes and, oh man, I ate half of it the first time and I just hit it again. And Mr. Naptime is calling my name. So I'm gonna put these screws in and go chill out. Oh, I'm stuffed. We'll fire this baby up tomorrow. For you guys, it'll be a blink of the eye. All right, she's pumped. Water's full. Sun's coming back out. Choke is on. Start position. Oh, wow, I'm not hitting at all now. What the hell is going on? Oh, it's because it's pulled this forward. Say, because this is pulling this butterfly open. My roller's not even touching. So I guess you don't really need start position on the cam. But we'll bring it up there a little bit. Something weird with that setup. Alright, let's try it, see what happens. Oh, baby. She's not joking. Oh, yeah. Now, like I said before, I'll give it one pull. Nope. Damn, man, this thing is just not joking. It pulls fuel. Doesn't matter what freaking carb is on there. With 2 holes in the butterfly, I have to lean it up a little bit. Now see, that's right after the second mark. It won't idle past that. Let me get adjusted. See, it's way closed. Now we want that up against the cam. And then move the butterfly up a little. Oops. Stay against the cam, move the butterfly. It's hard to do. You almost need, that's probably too much. We'll see what happens. Just need it to idle right there, baby. We almost there. Come on. Damn it, man. It doesn't matter what I put on there. It does the same thing every freaking time. It's too high. It's too low. It's too this. It's too that. Just not freaking getting it. Unless there's some kind of weird air leak or something. Sucking a little air somewhere. And then, like I said, this thing's floating. I can't keep this up. Just not friggin' getting it. I don't know. Oh man, so I just came back out, got something to eat. I started thinking, alright, so every carb is doing the same thing. So I grabbed some of my little pinchers here and I pinched this hose off. And fired it up. It seemed like, oh, okay, something seemed pretty good. Hold on. So then it started bucking. Like lean sneezing. But the last time that happened is when I lost the cylinder. So I pulled this thing off to see if it was going to make a difference, and it still kept bucking. But I was getting it down past the first mark. See how far? I don't know if you can see it. See, I got it way down there. And it was idling somewhat, you know, it was still idling, but it was bucking. I'm like, son of a gun, man, bet it's a damn losing spark again. So I just unplugged the number 1 cylinder. Let's see if it'll run on number 2 and vice versa. We'll see what's going on there. Because that's what will happen when it starts to run on 1 cylinder. It's not running as fast, so it starts to idle a little bit better. All right, let's see. If it runs nice and smooth again, then I know that number 1 cylinder is dying out on me again. The last time I replaced the condenser and it was fine again. Damn this thing, boy, I'm telling you. See, you hear that? That's just 1 cylinder, so. Might have to choke it a little bit. Oh. Well, let's switch it. Maybe number 2 went out this time. Number 1 back on. Get number 2 off. 'Cause it ain't, the last time, boy, number 2 ran like a champ. See what I'm talking about? I'm down past the first mark. Aha, you see that? Took that off and she died. So another condenser, is that what the deal is? Plus then on top of all of that, you know, got to dive deeper now than this carb, because every carb is doing the same thing. Is it, you know, intake, hanging open. I mean, this is the last, you know, I don't know, 6 months ago, 10 months ago, I don't know how long ago it was now. But I got it on the boat and ran it, and it went 22 miles an hour. And I was thinking about keeping it for my boat, but making it a long shaft and use it for trolling when I fish. Because my motor is a gas hog. Boy, am I getting any spark now at all? Jeez. Let's put them both back on, see what happens. Take this off, see what happens. This thing wants to float up and rev it up. That's weird that it cranked right up. Try something real quick. Take the bottom back off. And it seemed like it was running pretty good. Unbelievable. That's number one. And right where I always wanted it, right before the first mark, it'll idle there. And like I said, see how it sounds? You know, goes down. Sounds more like it normally should. Wow. Let's just try number two for the hell of it by itself. Oh, come on, baby. No, I've lost two. It's just like what happened the last time, and I was testing the spark, and it would and fade out, and it would come back and fade out. Pull this thing apart, put that condenser in, boom. It's been fine. Now the other condenser is doing the same thing, probably. Yeah, she did. Oh, like I said, you got to dive deeper. You know, I put everything good. I put this thing together. Everything that looked the best I had, threw it in there, which doesn't mean, you know, the best I had doesn't mean it was that great. You know, took it out, ran the hell out of it, let it sit, and then ended up with this. It was worse than this. Geez, the first day I started it up, it was horrible. After it had been sitting, it didn't even seem like the same motor. So, like I said, we'll dive a little deeper, give it a couple more shots, and if it don't come around, it's going to be a parts motor. Everything's doing the same. And it's just a back and forth, back and forth. Get it right there we want it. It just doesn't want to run. That's the other thing too, is when I get it there, and I should try to keep it running as long as I can. Then when it flutters out and dies, pull the plugs out and look at them. You know, are they soaking wet? Are they getting just drowned out? Or are they bone dry and not getting anything? Something is happening. You'd be surprised what you can find doing these stupid little tests, but that's what you got to do. Just like, you know, running high speed, cut the motor off, pull the plugs, see what they look like. Too lean, too rich, da-da-da. So, like I said, let's try a couple more things. If she goes, she goes. If she don't, she's a parts motor. It's weird.
Oh yeah, baby.